Welcome to Beanie and Beards. My name is Al. I hope you're having a great day. I'm still kind of waking up. Got the brew. You know, I got the brew and I got the crew. I got Kiana and I got Scott. And we're here to bring you some amazing content today. We hope that you enjoy. First and foremost, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below, do all that shit, share it with your friends, turn your bell notifications on, show your mom, show your dog, show your dad.
Specifically your dog.
Specifically your dog. Your dog has to be locked the fuck in.
Tell your dog I said hi and your cats I said psst, psst.
Tell your dog. Tell your dog I said. And then when you're done doing that, head on over to Poker Shop Collectibles. Go ahead and pick you up a pack of cards. They got a lot of new stuff coming in. They've been having a lot of fun game nights. So if you want to be part of a card game and you want to do some trading, head on over there. Get some stuff from them. Open up some packs. Show them you got some good stuff. They might post it on their social media. And then have a great time. You know, use Beards5 at checkout. All capital letters. Get you 5% off of your purchase. On top of that, if you're a vapor like we are, if you use one of these guys, use one of those. Head on over to Soy City Vapes. They got a lot of stuff for you. Must be 21 or older. Do not be pregnant. Do not have pre-existing lung conditions because this is a chemical that is very addictive, and having those lung conditions don't help when you're vaping. So if you don't have any of those and you want to vape, head on over to Soy City Vapes. They got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good juice, a lot of good equipment, and they will hook you up. But without further ado, I got to get to the question that we always talk about before we do anything else on here. Kiana, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little tired today after those damn fights that we watched last night. I went home. I don't think I fell asleep until like 1. And then I woke up at 6 and I was like, I'm tired of life.
Yeah. I know the feeling. I was up pretty late last night too after the fights, but they were good fights.
It's been a busy weekend. We had all the stuff I had to do yesterday, and then we got the boat races today.
I was about to say, you guys are getting ready to go do the boat race event and everything, so that'll definitely be good.
And for Bryson's birthday, his mom's because his birthday is on Wednesdays. Mom's having everyone over today, so.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be a damn good time. That'll be a damn good time. Scott, how you doing, buddy?
Get my ass beat.
Yeah, work been doing it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like they're doing anything that you know, disrespectful or like make me, you know, hate my job or anything like that. It's just hell. I had to stop Thursday. Got there about 2:30 in the afternoon. Told me it wasn't gonna be ready till 7. I was like, all right, well, that's not horrible. I mean, I've waited like 8 hours for a stop before. Over the road trucking could just be like that sometimes. And I was like, all right, if they're gonna do that, I'm gonna take a split sleep. I'm gonna sleep now, get loaded. Whenever I get done, I'll start driving again. Call it a day. Well, woke up at like midnight. Hadn't touched my trailer. Didn't get a hold of anybody till the next morning, and all the guys in the office are already out, so I can't talk to my driver manager or nothing.
I'm like JG Wentworth. I need my shit now. I would not have waited that long, boy.
That's just not how this business works.
Man, I get that, but fuck, dude. It like over that long.
Well, by the end of it, before I left, I was there for just a hair over 18 hours.
Jesus.
That's fucking ridiculous. For one stop is ridiculous.
Because the next morning they said, oh, it's not going to be ready until 5 p.m. tonight.
What?
Yeah, and then my door manager's just like, I'm going to update the planners. We'll get back to you. And maybe like 10, 15 minutes later, he got back to me. He was like, all right, we're just going to have you grab a trailer, meet another driver, and then take his trailer, drop it here, and then just go home. Like, just
that's wild.
So I was supposed to go down to Arkansas with the load I was trying to get loaded, and then go over to Bloomfield, Missouri, drop there, then come home. And the whole Thursday whole Friday just got shattered.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Sitting there for that long is a little out of the question for me. I would have gotten fed up with the shit and been like, either put something in my truck or I'm rolling. Like, I'm not doing this, bro. We are not staying here.
I couldn't do it. I also couldn't drive the truck to save my life, though. So
truck driving does not seem all too pleasing to me. I'd get fed up with shit too easily.
I can't be alone for that long.
And then the moment I got home, we started doing stuff. We went and hung out with Devin and Trinity, and
was that day one of the boat races that you guys went?
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah, well, that was yesterday. But Friday night we went and hung out with all of them. We went to the fair.
Oh yeah, I seen the videos from that. I seen that. Yeah, you guys.
I'm mad that Snapchat story.
I'm mad that Snapchat story. You couldn't hear me say what I was saying.
You can kind of hear it a little bit. Like, Kiana, I got this for you.
we were doing the swings, and all you see is me do one of these, and then go just flip her off. But that's all you can really see. Unless you were on max volume, there's no shot you're hearing it. But it was me going, "Hey, Kiana, I found this. It's for you. I found it under my ass cheeks."
Fucking so bastards.
Good. So good.
And then my foot was just long enough to tap Brittany's swing as we were swinging.
Oh,
and she's like, "Stop fucking kicking me."
Brittany holding on for dear life. And then he starts barely tapping her and she's going, ah!
Yeah. That little bit of a sway on that swing, it'll make your heart move a little bit, man.
I'm just sitting there in the back kicking my legs. Brittany and Trinity are freaking out. Scott's kicking her.
Like going around on the swing set.
Trinity, all I hear is, I'm turning.
All this happening while Mr. Worldwide is playing on the radios,
Dead ass.
Mostly like fucking mariachi music.
Really? Hell yeah.
The fair is run by a bunch of Mexicans now.
Yeah, that one ride, that last ride that they were on, all they play is some banging ass Spanish music, bro, and loud as hell.
Music. It wasn't mariachi music.
Nah, it's good ass music.
It's good old music. Good old music.
Good old shit. How are you, Al?
Not too bad. There was a lot of I didn't have my voice throughout the majority of the week because of all of the video game announcements that happened. There were so many announcements that happened. Like literally, I was screaming at the top of my lungs out of excitement. I cannot express how happy I am for what we have coming in the future when it comes to games. We've got a lot of shit that we'll be able to play. A lot of shit for everybody.
So much brought a laptop.
I literally had to because the list of games is ridiculous. I also just wanted to use the laptop because I haven't used it in a long time, and plus it's easier for me to search things up, and I like it having it right here instead of having to pick my phone up and do all the searching that way. But I've been good. It's not too bad of a week. Work was pretty meh. It was work. I got paid, but it's about as far as I got with it. So can't really complain.
I feel that.
So let's start with the obvious one. Money in the Bank happened last night. It was a good event. It was honestly a solid event. It had its ups and downs, but it was a very solid event. The women performed well. The men performed well. Some upsets happened. Some expected shit happened, and some very unexpected shit happened.
Shit opened up with unexpected shit.
Yeah.
The women's Money in the Bank match, I mean, it had three, it's gotta be one of these three. It was either Alexa Bliss,
Stephanie or Rhea.
Stephanie or Rhea, yeah.
Yep.
And we all was like, it's obviously gotta be one of these three. And then, fuck that. We're just
wild.
Wild.
Naomi, that bitch. The sleeper pick.
Proceed with caution, I guess. Hey, Jesus Christ.
Hey,
that shit was wild. I cannot believe she won. Whenever it happened, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, we were all shocked. We were all like, no, what?
I was like, why her?
Yeah.
Why her? Maybe even
not bad about it, but
maybe even
really?
Roxanne, because she's like the prodigy or whatever. Yeah. But fucking hell, man,
and she
what
just
the
lost
hell?
Her belt too. Roxanne just lost her belt not too long ago as well in an upset on NXT. I'm pretty sure.
And then everybody was trying to get rid of Rhea.
Roxanne's WWE now. She's on Raw.
Yeah, no,
she got drafted.
Stephanie Bakar was
Stephanie
Bakar.
She
made her lose it so that she can also be drafted. Yeah. She's on Raw as well.
Yeah. So
I'm so glad she's there.
Roxanne Perez. That one blue-haired girl that
I don't even know her name.
Light skin, but somehow Japanese, but definitely not faking it.
I don't know her name. And then Naomi's ass. They were trying to get rid of Rhea because she was the strongest competitor for the whole thing.
They literally buried her in ladders.
Literally every ladder that they could find underneath all of them. It took her so long to get out from underneath them too. Yeah, I don't know her name though.
Trapped. I'm trying to find it, but they performed very well. It was a very well done match.
Even the matches in between, because it was like fucking Royal Rumble or something like that, where the matches in between just kind of felt like they were unnecessarily thrown in there, but just to fill in the void. But for Money in the Bank, even the in between matches, like the Dom and
that one wasn't
Octagon Jr.
Octagon.
It's not pronounced like that, but I can't figure it out.
Octagon.
Yeah,
Octagon.
But even that match was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
it went the way exactly how I knew it was going to go. Liv was there. Liv got in there and fucked it up.
She did per usual.
All right, real quick. Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Julia, and Stephanie Bakar.
Julia was the one with there's a fourth NXT person that
and then Naomi.
I just can't remember who that fourth person was.
Yeah. But
yeah, they did a big women's draft for NXT recently. Yeah. I don't think it'll be another men's one for a little while.
No. But there were a lot of good matches. We knew Dom was going to win his belt because Liv was standing out there, so we already anticipated that happening.
I'm still not mad at it though.
No, I'm not. Everybody is having a good time.
Dom is an entertaining champion.
Yeah,
he's not a powerhouse by no means.
He's entertaining, but he can't fucking win by himself because she's a cheater.
Yeah. He does need his own solo win, that is for sure.
Yeah.
Whether it's a distraction or she pulls someone or she hurts somebody, she's a cheating asshole.
Yeah. And speaking of solo, I hate you. One of the biggest pops of the night coming from Jacob Fatu, telling Solo how he truly feels and letting him know that he no longer loves him, that he in fact does hate him.
Like 2 minutes after he just said, I love you.
Yeah, even like 30 seconds.
Yeah, after coming out and clearing out most of the contestants in his match, you know, he let him know that he no longer really rocks with him the way that he thought he did.
First off, fucking Seth Rollins was like, come on, boys. And then here come these two big badasses out, just fucking destroying everybody. And then here comes Jacob Fatu. And what's the other guy's name? Jeff? Is that what the other guy's name is? I'm pretty sure that's what his name is, Jeff.
Keeps pointing out that it's such a regular ass name.
Yeah. He
has like no and then demolished everybody.
That's his actual name. I don't know what his.
I think he's JC something.
JC
he would go by.
Yeah.
But his name is Jeff.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
But I
wanted Penta to win so fucking bad.
We were all rooting for Penta in the men's.
Penta to win so
Money in the
bad.
Bank.
About Seth Rollins though, because I'm fucking with this shit he's doing right now. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know. Seth Rollins is good.
I'm not either, but I'm not mad about it. But I would have. I mean, Penta got up there so many goddamn times, and his little leggies just fucking.
Timer.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure.
Got it. Yeah, every time he gets to the top, I'm like, Penta, please. Penta, please.
Yeah.
I thought Americano was going to get it for a second there.
Mm-hmm.
Came up there.
So mad.
Ran up there, headbutt the shit out of Penta with his damn plate in his forehead.
I would have been so mad.
That all up.
It was an amazing sequence, though. That was an amazing sequence, though, from, like, fucking Penta being up on the ladder and then Americano running up, hitting him with the faceplate, and then we thinking that Americano's gonna get it, and then here comes LA Knight to drop him off the top of the fucking ladder, which great fucking move. Well, it looked amazing, was landed perfectly. Rollins on the floor and all this other shit. Like, it was a really, really well done match. Same thing with like the women's match. They had spots that were just so fucking good with Stephanie Picard and I can't remember who else did it, or Stephanie Picard doing the devil's kiss on the ladder.
It was Rhea. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. And then you had Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez hitting the Mexican Destroyer on the ladder.
Alexa and Rhea were doing it at the same time. I was like, oh, these
she Riptide and Kiss of Abigail at the same time.
Sisters Abigail.
I said Kiss of Abigail. Is it
Sisters Abigail.
Oh, I thought it was Kiss of Abigail.
The devil's kiss is, I think you got it mixed up.
I don't know.
Yeah, she does the same move that
Bray Wyatt.
did.
All I know is that was a whole lot on that screen.
That was a thick ass ring.
Oh my!
That was a caked up ass ring. You would have thought it was a motherfucking bakery. All that fucking cake in that motherfucker.
My God.
Homie was losing his shit when Naomi walked out.
Oh yeah, Naomi. That like, dear Lord, like I've said it numerous times before when watching WWE. When she comes on screen. Damn, does she have just an ungodly amount of ass to just tote around a ring and have to wrestle with? Like, that's a lot of luggage you gotta carry. All I could do when
Rhea came out was scream and make noises.
She's just so bad. She's so bad.
It was for her. Between her and Stephanie McKeer, you were losing.
Like, literally, I said it last night too. Stephanie is moving up on my list. Like, almost every time she shows up,
she's hot, but Rhea's still my favorite.
Oh my God, she just everything about her, even her accent. When she gets on the mic, she has the Spanish accent. Oh,
I haven't heard her do a whole lot of promos yet, so
I haven't either.
I've heard her. I've heard her talk
make
a little
decisions
bit.
based off of promo capability for how much I like a character and how they work shit.
Rhea, like, still,
I love Io. Horrible promos though,
and she's.
It's because her English is so bad that the promos.
I love Io.
Her English is so bad that the promos are they just don't hit with me.
I love when she's talking in Japanese. I wish they would stop forcing her. I wish they'd stop forcing her to do that shit.
Yeah. I know, right? Fuck.
Give me a couple second delay and subtitles.
Yeah. I love that shit.
I'd be okay with that. Subtitles is fine with me.
Yep. I read sub. I watch sub anime, so hey,
I swear to
fuck with
God.
I
it.
don't, but I'll take it in this.
I watch sub
point.
Korean dramas. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, I also dabble into Korean drama. Shout out to them. Let's see here. We had the match that everybody was looking forward to that night between John Cena, Logan Paul, and versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. It went about the way that we kind of expected when we came to the end, but there were a lot of shit that happened in that fight that we just weren't expecting. Jey Uso getting his ass beat for the most
he got
of
beat
it.
the
I have
up.
such a bad feeling that that's going to play a part in him probably losing tomorrow.
And I don't
When you see this
think it
episode,
will.
you will know already what happened.
Yeah,
that night, but-
I don't think it will, just because I don't. This is too high of a high for Jay, and people like him too much as a champ that I don't think they're willing to go back to the storyline with Gunther.
I'm hoping, because I'm thinking kind of the same field that you are, is that the hype is so heavy around Jay when he won the IC title. They were like, nah, not
We
good
gotta
enough.
give
We
you
gotta
something
put you
Yeah.
for the higher title.
We gotta put
push
you on a main event title. Your main event, Jey Uso. We
Yeah.
gotta give you a main event.
Nobody's
title.
main eventing the IC
And
title.
I said it so many times last night, but I love the Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso
They look
together.
great
It's
together.
so good.
They look great together,
Their
dude.
press conferences are hilarious.
They are fucking hilarious.
They-
And like how
they
Cody
talked
like
about it
jumps
at the
down
post-show
and
last
checks
night.
on Jay, you know, and make sure he's all right and shit. Like I just them two together is great. I love it.
Oh yeah, they have great chemistry. They have
Yeah.
fantastic chemistry. You can tell that they're really, really good friends outside of just
And
performing together.
Logan Paul's good at what he does, but he's
Yeah.
such a douchebag.
Oh
but
my
he's
God.
got
That's-
such pretty moves. Like what he does is he's good at it.
That
I can't
fucking-
say
that
anything
flip,
bad
I
about
was
that.
just
He
about to
did
say.
onto the ring announcers.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
Clean.
He like say what you want about the guy. Like you might hate his personality.
I
Hell,
was
you
about to
might
say,
hate
he's
the way
a
that he
douche,
looks.
but
You might
he
hate
does
something.
good.
But you cannot hate on his work in
No.
the ring. That man does a good job. He missed a couple spots last night when he flipped over the rope and he landed wrong and then caught a foot to the face. You know, I think he was expected to still catch a foot to the face, but he was not expected to stumble as much as he did off of that. But then to literally 5 minutes later hit that fucking moonsault off of the ring onto the announce table, like.
And I mean,
was
launch his
clean.
ass. And
It
the
was
fucking
so
way
clean.
that Jay fucking flew halfway across the goddamn ring.
Oh my God! Yeah. So
Yeah, for the
yeah,
frog splash,
that
yeah.
Yeah.
fucking.
Or the Uso splash.
It
Yeah.
it was the drone shot that took me out of it.
Oh my God. That shit was
was
hilarious.
so good because he literally you'll be able to find the replay of it. He calls in
It's
his
gonna be somewhere.
drone. He grabs it out of the air on the palm of his hand and holds it like the iconic fucking like phone flip that he did years ago. And he went to go off the top rope. Cody ran up there, grabbed his ass, hit him with a suplex. Boom! Flat out on his back.
You see
The-
his face
Yeah, the
laying
camera
there.
angle's still there. They're still holding it. But out of fucking nowhere, it's fucking Uso splash, and the camera goes flying, and it lands in a way where you only see like Logan's hand. And so it's just so aggressive. But then they show the replay of how far Jay
Bro,
came
he went like
from.
three
it was-
quarters of the way across
Yeah, it
that
was almost
fucking.
the entire length of the ring.
It was
He
wild.
went a crazy distance for that. Like him and I'll give it to Dom. Him and Dom have the best frog splashes in the entire game right now. Genuinely, they have.
But
completely
yeah,
fair.
I don't like Logan, but his athleticism and what he
Yeah.
does is phenomenal.
shows
I
up and
can't
gets the job
I can't
done.
talk shit about that. Like
Yeah.
he does what he does and he does it well.
Yep, he shows up, he gets the job done, puts on a good performance. Even if you can't stand his personality or attitude, you gotta respect the game.
Well, that was what I was saying earlier. Was I decide a lot not only based off of their capabilities in the ring, but also their ability to do promos. Is that man is fucking solid in the ring, but his promos suck
his
hot
his
ass.
promos are not good.
They're so fucking bad.
They're not good.
You can tell there's moments where he pauses because he doesn't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's like, are you should you be just stick to the grapple, like stick to the ring stuff. Like don't even bother coming out here and trying talking because you're getting walked all over and you're standing in the ring with one of the best people on the mic ever.
Yep.
And
Undoubtedly.
if they were ever against each other, he'd get shut down so fast and just be
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to say a fucking word.
Yeah, it was
But-
wild.
Try to
Let's-
subtitle that.
Let's talk about the most important part of that match, though, which came from the return of the amazing R-Truth.
Or as he's going has now.
Now,
His
Ron
actual name.
Killings.
Is
He
that
is-
Roman Reigns? It can't be. He's black.
He's black.
I don't know who said it. Is that Roman Reigns? Was it Brittany? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, "Is it Roman Reigns?" I was like, "No, it can't be. He's black."
Yeah. We saw like the little bits of his skin from his
He
undershirt.
was like his back, and I was like, yeah, that's not
his
Roman
shirt was
Reigns.
rising up, but I knew specifically, don't know why I paid more attention to it, but his pants were rising up too, and I could see his ankles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, hey, he's black.
Yeah, but he's black.
He's black. Who is that? Who is that African American man?
Oh my God, is it Archer?
Yeah. Oh
The
my
first thing I
God.
thought was Big E, because Big E and John Cena did have a beef back in the day, and everybody wants Big E to get back in the ring, and there's rumors that he's going to eventually.
Yeah.
But
He's going to get back in the ring for New Day. That's going to be the one.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. But I thought it could be, and I was like, no, not him. Maybe Bobby Lashley. I was like, no, Bobby Lashley's a different platform.
He's
now.
at AEW now.
I was like, and then Brittany said R-Truth, and I was like, oh fuck, that makes sense.
Yeah.
With everything going on right now, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the people in the press conference afterwards asked Triple H if it was, that's how they planned this out, and he was just like, do you like how the show's going? And the guy was like, yeah. And he's like, that's it.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that they did fire him.
Yep.
And they backpedaled.
Yep.
Because the crowd was the fans.
Oh God, yeah, because
fucking
everybody
pissed.
lost their shit.
Yeah, and they can't do the same for Carlito because the people didn't care as much
Yeah,
about
we
that
don't
one.
care
Plus,
about
Carlito
Carlito.
has other plans.
I was gonna say I didn't really
Like you
care
said
about
last
Carlito.
night.
Yeah, he's already got his stuff to do.
Yeah,
Like you said last
Carlito.
night, his contract was actually up, and they
The R-Truth thing was wild.
Yeah.
Everybody was losing their shit.
R-Truth was not expected to leave. Carlito, once he left, everybody basically knew he was going back to his old promotion in Puerto Rico, where he was very, very, very successful. So we're not going to really be too mad about that. If you're a Carlito fan, you could go watch him on that platform now. But as far as R-Truth goes, his home is with the WWE.
Yeah.
the episode of Raw afterwards was somebody took a screenshot of the Judgment Day backstage, and it said Carlito's gone. He took his PS5 too.
Oh,
Because the TV wasn't up with the WWE plan and everything, the 2K25 or 26, whatever.
Jesus.
He's like, he's gone. He took his PS5
Took
with
the
him.
PS5 with him. Dom is out there fiending. He's been going through more chicken nuggies than he's expected to.
Oh God.
But yep,
Doubling up.
yep. Ron Killings back in the mix, going for I hope to be what is a serious run for R-Truth. I really hope that this is a genuine, serious run from him. Like, no,
It'd be
like,
so good to see.
Did
him
he
with-
snatch that
with
belt
the
and fucking it was gone.
oh yeah,
Just gone. Like
Yeah.
he didn't even stick around after he whooped his ass, took the belt and was
'cause
like,
he-
see you later.
because it could have been a DQ.
yep, yeah. He got out of there as soon as possible.
It wasn't a no DQ match. So
Yeah.
if the ref caught him, which we all know he could have if he wanted
Yeah.
to, but if the ref caught him, then
Yeah.
Cody would have lost, and that's not what he wanted. He wanted John Cena to lose that match.
Mhm.
And if we do get a serious run and R-Truth actually potentially becomes the person to dethrone him, that would be insane.
That would be great.
I don't know if they're going to push for that, but I think they just brought R-Truth back because the crowd is doing what they're doing right now. I think Cody's going to be the one to dethrone him again. It's going to be a revenge thing. It's going to happen at like SummerSlam or Survivor Series. You know, one of the last few pay-per-views of the year, since he's not going to be in WrestleMania next year. If he actually leaves with the title, I don't know what the fuck they're going to do after that.
Yeah. I think that if it does go the way of R-Truth getting the belt, I think he would lose it to Cody like almost right after. I think that they would only give him the belt, honestly, and that's a massive if they do. But I think they would just do that for the revenge on John Cena in that storyline. But then to also give him the one major title in his whole career, because he's only held like subtitles.
He held the what was not speed title
24/7
title like 30 times.
Yeah.
It was crazy because
Yeah.
he'd show up at people's houses, fucking just knock him out and have a ref behind him, and you just see a 1, 2, 3 on the
Yeah.
fucking
In the closet.
sidewalk.
Ding, ding, ding. It's great. But if he
But
does
that's
do
what he's
that-
always been. He's always been the comedic piece, and
Yeah.
we've always loved that. We've
Yeah.
never been like, all right, we've had enough of R-Truth, and then I don't know whether they let him go, and it's just like, I think you fucked up there.
Yeah.
And we all know that you fucked up there. They found out that we all know, and they fixed it. They backpedaled hard.
Yeah, they did. And, he's back. Everybody loved it. Everybody was emotional and excited to see him back. And it overall was a solid event, honestly.
It was really good, honestly.
And another thing that happened in the post-show interviews, I saw clips. I didn't actually watch it. I was way too tired. But we also watched UFC.
Yeah.
Cody and Jay did another press conference. This is the first time they did a press conference together since they won the tag team championships together.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen the clip, they were fucking sloshed. When
Again?
they were, no,
they were talking
in that
about
previous one.
They were talking
Okay.
about the last one.
And Cody was just like, I'm just gonna let everybody know. Just gonna get it out there. we were drunk, and the announcers
see
next to me were like,
Jay go-
we know. And then Jay tapped him on the shoulder and went,
I saw it this morning while I was sitting
that's
here.
fucking hilarious.
So good. It's so good. It
I
was a
love
great
them
event.
together.
Their chemistry
they're
together
great.
is so good. I love it. And then because I was telling you last night, I was like, it's so good that they're together. And I was like, it's so wild that John Cena's got Logan Paul because he could have anybody. He could have literally anybody, and he picks Logan Paul.
Because the way he said it is that he's trying to ruin wrestling. So if you take the title, with him,
imagine your belt on a YouTuber, and I'm like, oh, well, that's aggressive, but that's fine.
and imagine your belt on a YouTuber and my belt sitting on the nightstand at
Yeah.
home because I'm done with WWE.
Uh-huh.
Like that would ruin wrestling. So that's why he was even going.
It was
for
fucking wild. It's crazy.
It's
I love their
hilarious,
chemistry though.
though.
They're good together.
Imagine both of them holding the two major, SmackDown and Raw titles,
Mhm.
but also holding tag team titles at the same time.
What the fuck are they gonna do about R-Truth having the belt?
Oh, he just took it out of the ring. He probably just sat it down.
Oh, he
outside
didn't
of
take
the
it
ring.
with him. Yeah, he didn't take it
Oh,
with him.
I thought he
didn't
took
take
that
off
bitch
with
with
it.
him.
No, he threw it out of the ring and then ran out of the building.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened. He literally took it and like tossed it out of the ring to get rid of the evidence and then hopped the barricade and got out through the crowd.
He just took off with that bitch.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure when he hopped the barricade, they did do a camera shot of him. I don't think he was holding it.
No.
He just dropped it on the outside of the ring. Get rid of the evidence kind
I
of
don't
thing.
remember.
Yep.
I
But-
sure thought he was just like, let's go.
The only other crazy thing that happened from there was not Stephanie Picard, but
And that too.
no,
That ass was crazy though.
You're talking about UFC?
no. Becky Lynch is now the new Women's Intercontinental
Oh, yeah.
Champion.
That did happen. I forgot about that.
It was a good match. Don't get me wrong, but I'm mad about it. I
I didn't want Becky to be champ. I really wanted what's her name to
Lyra.
Valkyria. That's her name. I really wanted her to have
She's
a
getting
better
the pop
run.
she deserves for just now coming into WWE. Like, well, she's NXT, of course, but she was the first ever women's IC champion. Like,
Yep.
this has been her thing, and the crowd is finally gaining the want for her to be there. And she just lost it in this bullshit ass way.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
happy
care
that
about that
after
one too
she
much.
Raised her hand and put the belt on her and all that shit. I'm happy she laid her the fuck out. But
Yeah.
I
more.
wanted Lyra to. Lyra's going to go back for it probably.
Yeah,
at
this
SummerSlam.
Oh,
storyline's
yeah.
definitely not over. They're definitely going to continue this because there's no way that she's just going to do this and back off unless there's something going on in her personal life where she has to step away, and this was her like out to do so. There's no way that I see the storyline ending here at all. And even if it is for the sake of she has something to do in her personal life and she's stepping away, she will come back and instantly go for Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
She's going to instantly go back for her, and I think it's regardless of the belt at this point. I think even if Becky loses the belt, if she comes back, she's gunning for her.
Yeah.
I feel like she's gunning for her no matter what. So
If she doesn't have anything going on in her life, I think she's probably going to go for it at either Saturday Night Main Event or SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure those are the two next
Yeah.
PLEs.
yeah,
I think-
SummerSlam would be a big one for her too. So
What I sent you guys the schedule.
you did. I didn't get a chance.
I know,
To
I'm
look
just
at
trying to
it,
remember
but I do remember you.
Oh,
sent
Night
me.
of Champions.
Night of Champions
Could be that one.
Could be that one because I'm pretty sure every belt's on the line at that point for that main event.
Yeah, I
or at
don't
least
think they
most
do
of them.
regular matches. They only do title
Those
matches.
matches. Yeah, so. Woo, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, that'll be
yeah,
good.
Fun
Night
night.
of Champions.
That might be where we see Truth versus Cena.
Yeah, it's Night of Champions, June 28th. Saturday Night Main Event, July 12th, and then WWE Evolution on July 13th, and then SummerSlam's in August.
I don't remember what Evolution is.
Neither
Peg.
do I.
I don't either.
That must be a newer one.
No, it's the day after Saturday Night Main Event. It's one of the new
AAA promotions.
side shows that they do.
Okay,
It could be one of the AAA ones, or it could be
Which
like
I've seen a lot of clips from that AAA event. I am kind of disappointed that I didn't watch it because I've seen a lot of really good clips from all those luchadors performing at the AAA event that happened at like 2 p.m.
I love that so
Chad
much.
Gable guy's ass. Whoop.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I
Mr.
love the
Iguana Man or
luchadors.
whatever was out there going crazy. Iguana Man was out there getting pops like a motherfucker. He came out there with a little iguana and doing his little tongue thing, and everybody was losing their mind for his ass. So I'm loving the AAA productions. They're doing a great job out there.
Oh, and also, if you didn't know, Stephanie McKeer, that match was her third match in a row in 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a dog. She is
Yeah,
a
she
workhorse.
is.
She put in fucking work.
She is a workhorse. But as far as it goes, I would say it was a solid 7.5 out of a 10 event. It was very good for me. I didn't think it was the greatest thing of all time. The biggest point came from, like we were saying earlier, Fatu saying he hates Solo,
Yep.
and the Ron Truth, our Truth return, the Ron Truth. I mean, it's same thing.
It's probably what it
Same
stands
thing,
for.
Ron Killings, yeah. So those would probably be my biggest focal points of the night. I'd give it probably a 7.5. You could convince me an 8. 7. You could convince me at an 8. Honestly,
I think I'd go 8.
But not a bad event at all.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
As money in the banks go,
Yeah.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I would not compare it to like a WrestleMania or nothing like that.
No. But to quickly dive into this, and then we're gonna move on. UFC did happen last night. There were some pretty good matches. Not all of the matches were great. I didn't watch a lot of the preliminary card because we were watching Money in the Bank. But I did get to catch. We got to catch a lot of the main card. But the one point of the preliminary card that I do want to bring up, Ju Song Yu, this motherfucker. Whoo-wee! This Korean man, the reincarnation of the Korean zombie, the new Korean zombie Jr. pretty much, came in here and in 28 seconds of the first round, laid his opponent out with one of the cleanest, left hook. It was, oh my God, it was a pinpoint left hook.
I tell you what.
That was like, and if you haven't seen the replay, go watch it. You can find the full fight on YouTube. I guarantee you. It's only 28 seconds long. I guarantee you can find the full fight on YouTube.
Laid him the
find it on TikTok.
That's what I'm saying.
Out.
It was.
You can go to his Instagram.
Yeah, go to his Instagram.
It's there. I seen it.
Yep. He posted it all over his story.
You found that dude on Instagram so fast after that fight.
All she needed was his name. Another one that I do want to bring up because I was really, really happy that this happened. Kevin Holland got another win to potentially put himself back into the number ranks with an amazing Darce choke. A really gross-ass Darce choke. Damn near almost put that man to sleep with how tight that fucking choke was.
That one was pretty good, too.
Just one of the prelims?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the tall black dude with the tall black dudes with the dreads.
He didn't watch until it's just me and you watching him.
It was a clean Darce choke. It was very nice. I loved it. I was super happy for him because he's always stated that he's been the gatekeeper for his division, but now he's moved up in a weight class and he feels really good in the weight class. So he's gonna. Or no, I think he said at the end of it. He said he wants to go back down to 170. I think he was at like 180 or something. And he wants to go back down to 170 or some shit. But either way, he put on a great performance and did a really good job and got that choke at the minute and 3 second mark of the round 2. Very, very good fight. Very good setup. But the only thing that really sucks about that night, which actually before I do that, I will say, Kayla Harris, congratulations. She is the new Bantamweight Women's Champion.
I'm so big for Amanda.
But Amanda Nunes is on her way back. So you won't be holding that belt for too long. I would be so real. That belt is going right back home to mom.
It was still really cool for her. It was for Kayla Harris to call her in.
They were very respectful about it, too.
Yeah, they had their little talk and they did the little pose together.
The face-off.
The face-off was beautiful.
Oh, my God. The face-off was so good. And I didn't notice this at first, but when you watch the UFC had posted the replay of that face-off in ring, and then doing their talking, they had like subtitles and everything so you can understand what they were saying throughout it because it was kind of hard to hear Amanda Nunes because everybody was just going crazy since she was there.
Well, and her accent's a little strong too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, for the most part, I just couldn't understand her because everybody's screaming because she's in the ring. But when they do the face-off, they go and Amanda gets in her face and like gets real close to her. And I didn't notice the cameraman, like, he obviously panned to get more of Amanda Nunes' face in the shot. But what we don't pay attention to is Joe Rogan right between both of their faces. And he's just like...
Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure I shared it on Facebook.
He was just so happy to be standing in the ring for that moment. And I love Joe Rogan because he lives for this.
They almost didn't let her in the ring.
They were trying to, I don't think it was like they weren't letting her in the ring. At this thing, she wasn't too sure she should go up there.
Yeah.
And like,
it looked a little confrontational at first because she was like, well, fucking come on. And I'm like, oh, Amanda, calm down.
Yeah.
You scary bitch. Chill out.
I heard the white girl.
Kayla.
That was fast.
Literally just said her name.
Yep. I heard her say, hey, get in here. And then I heard Jordan, let her in.
Let her in.
Yeah. I thought they were like, saying no, you can't go up there. I'm like,
It's very, very good.
One of the best people to be in there, apparently. Like, you let her in.
She is the greatest female fighter.
You can kind of see it a little bit, but there he is in the background, just happy as can
he was
fucking
so
be, bro.
happy. He was just in such a good mood.
And the way that her face changes from her smiling to that, she's a scary fucking bitch, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see her come
She
back.
strikes fear in my heart, but I love her to death.
That submission was clean too.
I mean, you don't get put into the Hall of Fame for no fucking reason. That's a bad bitch. Like, she's a monster of a woman. Bryson had the balls to ask me yesterday. He's like, well, who would you prefer to win? I said, Amanda? What?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Every time Amanda Nunez, every single time.
What if she wins, though? Or what if the other girl wins, though?
Poor Amanda. You better retire again.
Nah, Amanda will come back. Amanda will come back. She hungers for the belt too much.
There's just always that what if, because she lost.
Well, the same shit happened with Ronda Rousey too. Yeah, she was 25-3, I think.
So
she lost the belt to the girl that had the belt, Julia Pena. She lost to Julia Pena, then beat Julia Pena's ass to get it back, and then retired.
I'm pretty sure.
Julia Pena got a knockout on her, and nobody was expecting it. Yeah. And then she came back and was like, I was not focused like I should have been. This will be a completely different fight. And bodied her.
Yeah, that's what we
23-5. I apologize.
The same thing last night from somebody else, and then still got bodied. That's unfortunate.
I mean, but Sean O'Malley is also not the GOAT. Like, Sean O'Malley has not rimmed the division like Amanda has. Yeah. Like, Amanda is so strong and so scary. Bitches were avoiding the title fights and we're taking low fights to not have to fight her.
That's why I'm so excited for her to come back.
She's
so scary.
Yeah, she is the most terrifying woman in the division, and it's not even fucking close. It's not even close. Like, if there is anybody that could take that belt from Kayla Harris right now,
it's going to be her.
It's going to be her. And if she is taking this return as serious as we think she should, it's not going to be that close of a competition. I'm going to be so real, because Amanda is just so fucking strong. She is so good at what she does. She is very mentally strong. She's a great fighter. But to move on, because we want to talk about one more thing and then we got to move on. O'Malley lost.
Bullshit.
O'Malley lost. He did not fight well. He spent most of the time moving around the ring, trying not to get caught, and still ended up getting taken down and basically wrestle-fucked on the ground. He did not do anything.
He had to fucking tap out.
He did better than he did the last time. But this dude is his kryptonite.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Dude, she's too good for him.
Yeah, like, Ballas Billy is a very good all-around fighter. He does a damn good job of getting in and getting out and then taking you down and wrestling you and just staying and holding ground pretty much. And that's pretty much what it came down to. Was there were some points where O'Malley could get out and get away from the takedowns, but when it came down to actually groundwork, he was just not able to keep up with him. So it sucks.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
It sucks. He lost due to a submission and a ninja choke in the 4 minute 40-second mark of round 3. I packed my
shit up and left. I was so mad.
Yeah,
I was like,
we were all disappointed. They were getting ready to do the announcements. And I turned that shit the fuck off.
I didn't even care. I left.
Turned that shit the fuck off.
On the upside, I saw that there might be a fight between Justin Gaethje and Patty Pimlet.
Yeah, that's in the works. Hopefully, I would love to see that.
I love Patty the Batty.
You saw a couple people come up for what is it? The next?
Yes. So the next big event, which is happening on June 28th, I believe it is. I believe is what it said. Let me see.
Oh my god, I don't fucking know either.
And my computer is not wanting to tell me what is going on. Yeah, there it is.
317.
UFC 317. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. I am so excited for that.
Geeked for Oliveira. I'm so excited to watch him.
Super excited for that. Also excited for Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai France. That is going to be a fantastic matchup. Pantoja 29-5, Kai France 25-11. Both guys are dogs. Topuria is 16-0 and holds the belt, and Charles Oliveira is 35-10. Like, the dog's dude, he's been fighting for a minute.
He's been doing it for a while.
45 fucking fights, I'd say so.
Fucking, oh god, I love him.
And the thing is like,
I love him.
He's not slowing down. Like, that's the thing is, like, even after all of these fights, he is still like the scariest guy in the fucking division, and it's just great. So we have more events to look forward to. At least
when is that one?
28th of June. This month. Yeah, we've only got like a couple weeks. Like, not too far off. Like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks almost. Yeah. So gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
I don't pay attention to the days of the weeks anymore.
Yeah.
Fucks it matter. My weekends aren't weekends.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Well, except for this one, I guess.
That's true.
So A, B, or C? What do you want?
C, sure.
Yep,
Okay,
that's fine.
so the Lil Wayne album sucks. The Lil Wayne album is so fucking shit and it pisses me
I
off.
haven't even listened to
I
it,
wouldn't
honestly.
even fucking bother if
I
you
haven't
value
bothered.
your ears.
All I've seen is bad stuff about it. That's all I've seen.
I don't listen to. I love Lil Wayne. Very specific songs.
I like his
I'm
old
not
stuff.
as big of a fan as other people are, where they do like either Carter 1 through 5. I listen to every song. I'm not that person. But if a banger would have came out for the album, I would have heard. I would have listened to it.
Yeah.
But I saw enough people say that they've got 30 seconds into the album and said, fuck this. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not even going to bother.
I made it through the whole album and fucking hated my life afterwards. I literally, my buddy Sheik can vouch for me because he was listening to it because I just had my phone sitting up and I was playing the songs off out loud. And so he was hearing some of it in the background too. And he was like, yeah, this shit is ass, B. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm like, bro, I'm saying, I haven't bobbed my head to anything yet. I literally haven't bobbed my head to shit. And the first song was
Not
the
one single,
song, right. Well, it was the first song. The first song on the album, but not the intro song, but the first official song on the album was the only one that gets some fucking that's a good, hey, that's a good bar. There was the only one to get that out of me. Outside of that fucking album sucks. Oh my God, it's fucking terrible. Jelly Roll, I'm gonna be so real. I'm fucking disappointed. I don't know if you wrote that shit. He said you might not have. I don't give a fuck. Fucking, there ain't snakes in the grass. There ain't sharks in the water. What the fuck are we talking about? This shit was terrible, bro. And then the motherfucking Lil Wayne got the audacity to make a song called Peanuts to an Elephant and use elephant noises for the fucking beat. What the fuck kind of 5-year-old Sesame Street ass bullshit am I listening to? And everybody want to be like, oh, apparently people don't like video game music because apparently it was a reference to Crash Bandicoot music. No, I don't hear Wayne rap on a Crash Bandicoot beat. I don't want to hear that. No, I don't want to fucking hear that. In fact, I think that's the farthest from what I want to fucking hear from Lil Wayne right the fuck now. If you bitches want him at a Super Bowl, shut the fuck up. It is such a fucking disappointment, and you fucking dumb bitches trying to suck his dick in the fucking comment section of the YouTube music being like, this is just like old Wayne. It's not. Because if it was, I would listen to it.
Yeah.
That's the fucking thing. You were like, oh, it's just like old Wayne back in 09. I was bumping the shit out of Wayne in 09. None of his shit sounded as bad as this fucking garbage. You got me fucked up. And then somebody tried to make the fucking suck the copium dick for this Peanuts to an Elephant song and be like, I remember when he said Peanuts to an Elephant is 6 foot, 7 foot. That shit was fire. Has nothing to do with this song. 6 foot, 7 foot is a great fucking song. It still slaps to this day. That shit is ass. Just because it's a reference to the bar doesn't automatically make it good. He could have made a song called Silence Like the G and Like Lasagna or whatever, and niggas would have been like, oh my God, there's the craziest shit ever, and it still would have been an ass song. I don't care what the title is. I don't care.
Yeah, I sure didn't even try. I didn't give it a chance.
One of the names of the songs could have been Do It for Dale, and it probably would have did better than any other song on that fucking album. That shit sucked. That shit was terrible.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
A or B?
B.
All right, so B for Blumhouse, because Blumhouse has been making
so
moves.
Excited.
They have been making moves.
I apologize.
Blumhouse Productions has been in the works to do a lot of shit. And if you don't know anything about Blumhouse Productions, they are the minds behind Get Out, Split, The Purge, Insidious, Paranormal Activity, Black Phone. They've got a lot of stuff
Scott don't know jack shit about this shit.
Doesn't know nothing about this shit. But they are good at what they do.
They're thrillers, psychological horror.
Yes.
I'm just plain horror movies. If you like horror movies or anything that's psychologically thrillery and everything, that's what they do. They're really fucking good at it.
And I think that, honestly, they're one of my favorite productions because they're not all meant to be jump scary bullshit. Because it's what a lot of movies fall into that I don't like.
If you've seen that one, it's not like a horror movie. It's a psychological horror. And it fucks with your head, and it's really,
It's not meant to scare you. It's meant to make you feel uneasy.
Yeah, and then they make Paranormal Activity movies where they scare the absolute dog shit out of you just from camera panning.
Or like Split, where it just shows you a really good fucking.
That's a really fucking good. It's not even really a horror movie.
No.
That one's like a psychologically like fucked up, wild. It's a good movie. But they're coming out with some good shit.
They are.
I'm so excited.
They have the new Megan movie that's coming out. Black Phone 2 is happening. And
I'm
then on
not
top
so
of that,
excited about the Megan one.
Yeah, I'm excited for Black Phone 2.
Black Phone 2, though, is going to be...
I'm excited for Black Phone 2. Also, if you didn't know, the main character from Black Phone, the boy, is Hiccup in the new How to Train Your Dragons movie, if you didn't notice that.
No, but I love that. I can't wait to see that movie.
Yeah, he is Hiccup.
I know How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah.
I know that's getting a live action.
Scott doesn't do anything scary.
No, he doesn't do anything scary.
Nah,
but,
fuck that. Nope.
I knew you would have some say on some of this stuff, so that's kind of why I wanted
I've
to
been
bring
seeing
it
a
up.
lot of
The
it.
exact opposite of regular white folk. Fuck that.
Amen.
Nope.
I don't do a lot of horror movies either.
Why didn't you just fucking put the key in the ignition, bro? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why'd you get out and run?
I mean, like, I get that. I mean,
nah.
How I feel. That's that shit. I'm like, oh, scary noise in the dark alley. Let's not go down the dark alley. And everyone else is like, hey, what's that down there? And I'm like, you know what? See y'all later or not.
But you're also this movie might make me shit myself. Let's watch it.
yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, fuck that. Nope.
I watched Black Phone because I heard it
I won't
wasn't.
be able to sleep tonight. That's fine.
Honestly, I don't think you would have a problem with some of their stuff because they don't really do a whole lot of like.
I think you'd like Black
blue in your
Phone.
face
I
type shit.
don't even like Bluey. You put one of the movies on TV. I'm watching Bluey to go to sleep. Fuck this.
I hate you.
Nope.
I hate you
It's
so
not-
much.
It's not bad. When the Purge isn't really that scary. It's mostly just a fucked up.
Those are just fucked up.
Yeah, they're just fucked up movies.
I
want my
watched
candy bar,
one of
motherfucker.
them.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you a damn thing about it, but I think I've watched one of them.
I've seen every Purge
one
movie that's ever came
Paranormal
out because I love watching
I
them.
think I watched the
Paranormal.
first
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity.
I think
I've
everybody has
also
to
watched
experience
all of
that
those,
once.
and those all scared the fuck out of me.
I don't believe in ghosts, so that one didn't really fuck with me that much, to be honest with you.
I do.
I'm well aware.
But speaking of ghosts, they're in the running to be making a Phasmophobia movie.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah, they're apparently picked to be making a Phasmophobia movie. For all you Phasmophobia fans, if you follow the Twitch channels, you will know that Kiana is a big fan of Phasmophobia. And so this is absolutely right up her alley, along with Blumhouse being the producers of it. It's going to be basically a movie made for Kiana.
It can't go wrong. It's Blumhouse. Like, it can't go wrong. It just can't.
And the thing about Phasmophobia, it is meant to make you feel uneasy. Like, it's not even really the scariest game out there when it comes to, like, jump scares, but, like, you go into the house and you'll be like you go, well, it's mostly you're getting built up to get scared. And that's what a lot of Blumhouse shit is like they're building you up to make you feel like, make your heart race, make you sit on the edge of your seat, make the hair stand up on the back of your neck.
I'm just
and shit.
excited to see how they're going to do it, how they're going to go about doing it. Because obviously it's a ghost hunting game, but like you have to find, like, if you've never played it, you have to find like certain amount of evidence, and you can go about what ghost it'll be depending on what evidence you find, whether it's EMF or fucking motion sensors are going off or whatever it is. So I'm interested to see how it's gonna go, because I don't like, the game is good, obviously I played a lot, but Blumhouse just doesn't fail.
Yeah,
like,
this
they
is
do
also
good.
the same producers that made the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So I mean,
and I liked that movie too.
And most people have loved that movie.
Yeah, there's a second one coming out soon too.
Yep, that happened a little while ago.
I think you'd like that one. It's got what is his name? The dad at the end. Fuck me.
Not Markiplier.
No,
not Mark.
Daddy.
Well, that's the big. That's the big thing about it, is they didn't get a hold of Mark to be a part of this at all.
The Scream movies, and why can't I remember
Shaggy?
what his name? Yeah,
Matthew
him.
Lillard?
Yeah, Matthew Lillard.
Him.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's also
good for one of those.
he's also going to be in Scream 6 apparently.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I love him.
But
Because he was the one that played the dude that acted like a fucking idiot in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
I don't remember his name either, but I know who you're talking about. I watched him.
But I'm happy.
It's gonna be exciting.
I'm happy for Blumhouse because another thing popped up across my timeline not so long ago, that they are also in talks to buy the Saw franchise and start continuing on with Saw.
I wish those would end.
I don't.
Not gonna lie.
I like the Saw movies. I think that they have
Actually, I have a
Fuck
consistent
their-
story.
There's so many.
Well, the story is continuous. The story has been connected the whole time, and they do a really good job of keeping them connected.
It is continuous, but there's so many fucking movies. I've seen them all. I can't talk shit. I've watched all of them because I can't
The
not.
writers for these movies are literally just thinking about all the ways that they can take out their enemies
So-
and just putting it in fucking movies.
So who owns them currently?
No,
I think it's like something like Sawmill Productions or something like that.
that would make sense.
Because with Blumhouse, I wonder if I don't know, are they going to make it scarier? Because Blumhouse makes fucked up movies. Like, I mean, their shit is
Saw's not really
crazy.
scary, it's just gory.
No, yeah, they're gory and gross. But like, is Blumhouse going to make it scarier?
I've watched a good
Are
amount.
they going to make it like horror movie?
don't
I
like
mean, yeah.
horror. I just don't like horror.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find the producer, but I didn't watch the Saw movies growing up, but I did enjoy
I
them
watched
recently.
them as they came out in
Twisted
theaters.
Pictures. Twisted Pictures is the one who has them right now. They're produced by Twisted Pictures, and they're trying to get bought out, or Blumhouse is trying to buy it out from Twisted Pictures.
Yeah, I think that Blumhouse, I mean, I'm tired of there being so many of them, but I'd not to say that I wouldn't watch it because I would. One, because it's a fucking Saw movie. I'm going to go watch it anyways. I like the gore in the movies. I like horror movies. And two, it's fucking Blumhouse.
Yeah.
Like, how can you not? I can't turn down a Blumhouse movie.
And that's the thing is, like, Saw genuinely does have a good story. Like, it does have a good story. It's not just like for a bit, it feels like you're just there to watch people get maimed and murdered and all this other shit. But when you like there's a YouTube channel that I watch called How to Beat, and it's basically just a dude who breaks down horror movies. It tells you how you could have gone about doing the shit in the movie to actually save yourself or save the other people and stuff like that. And I was really interested in the Saw movies because they're all just like a fucking game of horrors. And so I'm like, what could you have done in certain situations? Like, are there options and stuff like that? And he does a good job of breaking it down.
If
But
I got stuck in a Saw movie, I would just fucking
yeah,
give up. Ain't no way I'm digging a key out of my eyeball. No.
no. Or you could be.
Is there an eject button where you just finish the
cry when I
quest?
puke? I don't even want to think about trying to fucking. I cry when I try and put contacts in. You think I'm gonna fucking dig my eyeball out and get
That
a
was
key
with
so
the
I can get out? No.
Second movie, I think,
I'm
was
like,
the
ugh.
first thing in the second movie.
Yep.
The Saw movie
Yeah,
never
wild.
because they're not horrors. I mean,
No,
they're
but
just
they are
gory
good.
as
They're just
hell.
they're gory ass movies.
Yeah. But I like the idea that Blumhouse might be working on it and doing stuff with it because their storytelling is very, very good. And so if there was anybody that could continue the good storytelling of, because the thing about it too was I really liked Spiral with Eddie Murphy. No. It's not Eddie Murphy. It's Chris Rock. Chris Rock is what I was thinking of. I don't know why Eddie Murphy's name came in my head, but Chris Rock was in Spiral and he did a very good job. And I liked the storytelling of Spiral. I mean, hell, Samuel L. Jackson was in that shit.
We'll have to watch it first before Scott watches it so we can tell him if it's too scary for him.
Yeah, he's got to.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you got to give
I'll
him
be
the
like,
heads
no,
up.
it was just like a normal Saw movie. You'll be fine. Or I'll come back and be like, you don't want to do that.
No, I didn't see that.
Scott will be like, good to know.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, but
We all know I'm so good at watching.
Because God
watching
forbid
things
we
that you tell
go
me
and
to watch.
Blumhouse takes over and it does get fucking scary. Scott's gonna be like, no, thank you.
how much time?
I don't know. I do not do the now. This many's.
Holy shit. Okay.
that
fast.
many's.
Yeah.
That was fast.
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I'd say we got the anime awards, or we can do whatever you want.
Real quick, I do want to bring this up real quick. And
We
then
can
we'll go into
just
anime.
skim over those two.
We can go into anime awards. I'm not really tripping. We can go into the major categories at least. I do want to bring this up because it is important to me and Scott specifically. This is something that we have awaited for a long fucking time, and it's like as of now, more than likely finally coming to fruition and finally making a return. But Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Daredevil have all, or not just Daredevil, and Frank Castle.
Why doesn't it have anything to do with me?
I was like,
I
I
get it now.
I was like, I don't know any video games.
Me
I
and
give
Scott
that
are
much
looking
of a
at
fuck
each
about.
other.
Yeah.
They have Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Frank Castle all being spotted for the new Daredevil series on Disney Plus. So there is a huge potential for them to return and have
What
their
about,
shows back.
What about
Danny Rand?
Iron Fist.
Yeah, nobody has seen anything of Danny Rand yet.
They left season 2 of that shit on such a cliffhanger. It fucking pisses me off.
They left everything on such a cliffhanger that it pisses me off.
They learn how to do the Iron Fist and like put that thing that does the power into whatever he's holding. So he puts that power into like fucking swords and guns and shit. And I think it'd be fucking cool and I want to watch it.
You might get it.
And he's got a girl or something that he's got with him that can also use that power. So it's fucking dope. And I wanted to see that progression, but that happened in like the last episode of season 2.
I don't know anything that you're talking about. I don't know what this means.
Come on, damn it.
Yep. I mean, they have all been spotted on set one way or another working with Daredevil.
Season 3 would be fucking amazing.
Luke Cage would be amazing. I am really awaiting the return of my amazing true king, my one true king, Frank Castle. Okay. I need Punisher back.
And the guy who played him is so fucking good.
Yeah,
he's perfect.
Man, I can't remember his name. We were just talking about it the other night. Me and Chris.
John something.
John Barenthal.
That's what it is.
He is Frank Castle.
He's
There's
a badass.
Nobody else that is Frank Castle like he is. I think that he is the best version of Frank Castle that we have ever had in a live action sense. Not to say that the other ones that have played Frank Castle aren't good, but
he just embodies it so well.
He does such a good job.
It's so good. Like there's certain people that you put into DC roles or Marvel roles that embody it so fucking good that you just
you'll never get it.
That you just can't see anybody else doing it. You know, like so they just do so well.
Yeah. But that one I for sure had to bring up because I told Scott about it a little bit last night, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna bring it up today. So yeah, that was huge. Let's do a little bit of the talk about the anime awards, and then I did
have one thing.
What's up?
Chandler told me yesterday because I haven't watched the new Thunderbolts movie yet.
Oh, I do need to see that.
The new which one?
Thunderbolts, the new Marvel movie. They're calling it.
Yeah.
The new Endgame. They're calling it the new Endgame because apparently they did almost the same numbers as Endgame, which is crazy because Endgame numbers were wild.
Crazy work.
But Chandler told me that that's the first movie, because he pays more attention to this than I do, first movie that actually tied in the Eternals.
That's tough.
Because apparently nothing else since that movie has actually tied it into the MCU. Like it was just a Marvel movie at the time because nobody talked about it.
Right.
But apparently in Thunderbolts they mentioned it. Like it mentioned things about it that actually like connected it all. And I was like,
damn.
I already heard it's good, but like I need to watch that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till it comes out on some sort of.
That's gonna be on Disney Plus very soon. I gotta watch the new Captain America because they just put that on there too, and I didn't go see that.
That's what it was. It wasn't Thunderbolts. It was that. It was Brave New World or whatever the fuck it is.
And that I heard didn't even do that good.
Yeah,
I heard people did not like it.
Oof.
So I'm gonna go home and watch it for my own opinion on that because I still love Harrison Ford and I want to see Red Hulk. But I didn't have to bring that up because Marvel is just, they're in their bag. And I'm going to get into another thing that proves that they are just getting into their bag here in a bit. But Kiana, let's go ahead and talk about the Anime Awards today. You got that list over there. If you don't know, the Anime Awards happened not this week, but the week prior.
Work. Yeah.
And a lot of the names that you would expect to be up there were up for a lot of the rewards. It was Solo Leveling, Free Ren, Don, Kaiju number 8.
The Apothecary or whatever.
Apothecary Diaries. And,
blah, blah.
Delicious in Dungeon was up there for a lot of them too. And I was super happy about that. Like I'm really big on Delicious in Dungeon.
I know who didn't win some of these awards because I didn't see any of the, like 3 of those names on the list.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
there was one that won.
Well, so to start off, the anime of the year was in between Don, Delicious in Dungeon, Free Ren, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and the Apothecary Diaries, and it was fucking Solo Leveling.
Yeah,
Solo Leveling.
You know, that's the big controversial one. People believe that Free Ren should have won.
So many people are very mad about that.
Yeah, people really believe that Free Ren should have won.
I honestly just think it's because Solo had more hype.
It's just popularity bias.
It was literally way more popular.
Free Ren's so have you watched Free Ren?
I watched / listened to like half of it.
I was gonna say I started watching it.
Every bit of it.
Yeah, I've started watching it and it's been pretty decent. Like it's a good fucking anime. And
it's more story than it is action or anything else.
That's what I told him yesterday. I was like, it's got a lot of story. It's really fucking good.
Fern won one of those awards. I don't remember what the award was for, but
I think it was voice acting.
I was gonna say, yeah, I
That
know.
main character.
it's like support character.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So, well, let's go through them real quick because anime film of the year, I wasn't too worried about. It was the winner was Look Back.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that one was.
No, it was a movie about a dude who was an anime artist or a manga artist. He was creating a story, and I'm pretty sure it was him creating a story about the love of his life. It was a very sweet movie, from my understanding, and it was very highly anticipated because even my old roommate Alec was excited for it when it came out.
I didn't even know.
I need to watch it. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Global Impact Award, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, congratulations.
That's fucking dope.
Still getting awards.
That is the one. It's been done for a long time.
Fucking anime. I mean,
this is the last award that it'll get for a while, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's got the Global Recognition Award. The only other thing I could probably get is a Lifetime Anime Achievement Award or some shit like that.
Best Continuing Anime Series, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer
won. That was in between them, Bleach, My Hero, One Piece.
I'm gonna be real. I think Bleach got robbed. I really do think Bleach. I don't even like Bleach like that, but I think Bleach got robbed. I do. I genuinely do. I'm not even a Bleach fan like that, but I like the way that people responded to this last season of Bleach and how its return has been.
Dude, I read so much Bleach manga when I was younger.
Oh, man.
All the time.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Congratulations to that one.
Best new anime series, Solo Leveling.
Yep.
It was the same group, the same choices from the first.
All these awards are based off of last year's stuff.
I feel like
it was season 1 of Solo Leveling was last year. So
I feel like them pushing season 2 out helped them though. Like if they didn't push season 2 out as fast, I don't think they would be up as high.
Oh, season 2 definitely pushed it further than it was.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, for you Solo Leveling fans, sorry, it sucks for you because they did that so fast that you fuckers now have to wait until 2028 for that next season.
I still haven't even watched the second episode or second season yet.
Yeah, so good.
I know.
It's so good.
I know, but then I started watching Free Rent and other shit. So then we got Best Original Anime. It's Ninja. I don't even know how to say that.
Yeah, that's the one that I was like, I've never even heard of this. It was
they have new stuff.
There's a couple of them, like one of the ones, the Buchigiri or whatever it is. Like I watched that anime. That one was pretty good. I thought that would have been a good one. And then we got the best animation was Demon Slayer.
Yep, Demon Slayer was winning.
It's a Hashira training arc is the one that won.
Yeah.
That was in between Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Free Rent, Kaiju, and Solo Leveling.
Only one award, and I think it was for
best character design is Dandadan.
Okay, there was another one. They won
best intro. Creepy Nuts won best intro.
Best intro. Somebody else won best outro. I think might have been Solo Leveling. Fuck, I don't remember.
Well, bitch, if you let me get through the list, I'll tell you. Best director was the guy that I don't even know how to say his name. Kichiro Saito. I don't even know. I don't even care. The guy that makes Free Rent. He's the guy. He's the best director.
Makes sense.
I'm like, I don't even know. Best background art was also Free Rent. They got that.
It's fucking clean, dude.
Best romance animes, Blue Box. I hadn't even seen that or heard of that one, if I'm being completely honest.
I'm not a romance anime person.
I'm not really either.
The only person I know that is Gwen.
Best comedy anime is Magic and Muscles, the Divine Visionary.
Mashal.
That one.
Mashal. Yeah.
That
bing bong bong bing bong bong bing bong bong boom. Which that was up for the award too.
I saw that.
People were so pissed, and I'm like, be mad. But it's the same dude.
It's a good song.
Like, y'all could be mad, but the dude took the award home. He was taking it home for either that or Down to Dawn. He made both of the intros. Like, you couldn't be mad. Like, literally, he gave you two bangers.
Is fire.
Yeah, he gave you 2 bangers.
Best action anime, Solo Leveling.
Yep, that was a given.
Can't even fucking front about it.
I have no arguments there.
Best isekai anime was ReZero.
Yes, and it's not even fucking close. It's not even close. That show is so I've been putting it off for so long, and I just recently, within the last 2 weeks, have been actually watching it.
Season 3 too.
Dude, I'm only in season 2, and I see why everybody has gone crazy over this anime.
Mm-hmm.
It is so fucking good. It's not even like a crazy action-packed anime. The storytelling is so fucking good.
Did you see the lineup for all the animes that were on that list, though? For
which
the
one?
Isekais? Yeah.
And there was people.
Isekai was Konosuba. Yeah. There's a lot on here. Jobless Reincarnation, ReZero, Shangri-La Frontier, Suicide Squad, Isekai, and then that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
That was the one between that one and Shangri-La Frontier because of how fucking they took the fuck off over the last year or two.
And they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong.
Best drama anime, Free Rent.
Yep.
I agree with
No
that.
questions
I
asked.
knew that was gonna happen.
There's the best slice of life anime. It's too many
yeah,
losing
yeah.
heroines or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I didn't watch all those.
Best main character. It's fucking Solo Leveling. Sungju. Yeah,
or whatever.
that's not a surprise. Best supporting character is the one you were talking
Fern.
about, Fern. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Free Run.
Yep.
I love her very much.
There's some love tension going on in that anime that you'll notice whenever you go to watch it.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I don't know. There's a must protect character at all costs. It's a character from Spy and Family or whatever.
Oh,
but best
Brittany's watching
anime
that right
song
Spy Family's
was
great.
best anime song was I don't even know how you say it. Otonoke by Creepy Nuts, the Don song.
Don's theme.
Yeah.
Won easily.
Best anime score. Fucking Solo Leveling
Yep.
for the love. It's just fucking everything.
I don't know if they swept every category they were in,
Yeah.
but it was probably close.
But I mean, damn near, dude. Best anime opening sequence. Fucking Don, which
Giving them the biggest-
bro.
Giving them the biggest dick sucks over there at the Solo Leveling Studio.
Best anime ending sequence. Take a fucking guess who it was.
Oh man.
It was Solo Leveling. Surprise!
It sounds like the Game Awards right now when a new
Popularity
game
took
comes
it.
out 2
I
months
swear
prior.
to God. Yeah. Okay. So I think the last couple of them, the best anime voice artist performance was one of the girls from Apothecary Diaries.
Yep. And then I'm pretty sure Songju, or the guy who plays Songju, yeah, he won the American voice actor, the English voice
Alex
actor.
Lee.
Yeah, I think he won the award too.
Best anime voice artist performance, Brazilian and Portuguese, was Charles Emmanuel as Sungju. I don't know. There's one
What
for
are the
fucking
languages?
I'm So Dead. The performance for the Castilian Spanish best anime voice artist, Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
English,
Yeah.
Solo Leveling.
Yeah. I knew he was going to win the
Fucking-
award, honestly. I knew he was going to win. There was no doubt
Alex
in my mind.
Lee, I will die on this hill that Alex Lee is better than the Japanese voice actor. I'm not saying the Japanese voice actor was bad, but Alex Lee was better.
The rest
They're-
of them were
they're-
just other language, anime,
Yeah,
other language
they're-
voice actors. But yeah, so fucking Solo Leveling fucking
Swept it, dude.
swept
Swept it.
everyone.
They got a
Free Reign
police.
did get a couple. Free Reign probably should have got a couple more, but you know, it's how it is.
Me and Chandler had this conversation yesterday that there's no argument that could be made here because the dub voice actor for Solo Leveling for English, they went through and actually they actually read the manga, so they actually went through and corrected the mistakes the Japanese did, which normally is the other way around.
Yeah.
Is where Japanese did it right and the dub kind of fucks
He's
it
a
up a little bit.
phenomenal voice actor.
But they actually went in and made sure that there was points put in, like the kind-hearted fucking joking nature
Wakey, wakey.
between.
And I think it's hilarious that he plays.
That wasn't in the manga, but that was in his TikTok, and they
Wakey,
wakey.
plugged that in there. And his sister was the one that did it. But
Love it.
I love that he plays Zenitsu and you fucking hate him.
do what?
He does his voice acting for what's his name from Demon Slayer?
Zenitsu.
Zenitsu. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's two
I
completely
thought that
different
was
voices, but same fucking dude.
hilarious
Yeah.
because he hates him. He thinks he's so whiny, and I'm like, guess what?
I hate Zenitsu. Doesn't mean I have to hate Alex.
Yeah.
I love Zenitsu.
But
I do too.
they made sure to go in and actually plug things from the manga that the Japanese didn't, like the kind-hearted, funny playfulness
Yeah.
between Jinwoo and his shadows.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but whenever he did something with his mom, because you haven't watched season 2,
Oh yeah. Can't spoil too much here.
he gave the writer a lot of things to say that wasn't in the manga, but it was things that he wishes his mother would say to him, so that the tears were real.
That's real.
So
man.
whenever you hear him cry in the anime, just know those tears were actually real,
yeah.
Oof.
because apparently he does not have a good relationship with his mother. So
Big
that
oof.
that was like a fucking knife wound, and it hurt.
I love
to
the
hear.
clips of seeing him do
screaming and
the
stuff.
screaming. It's he's just so good at it,
Um.
and he's a handsome man.
Yeah.
Hey man,
And for those who don't know, you could go watch the new season of or at least Dragon Ball Z Diamond is all fully dubbed and all fully done. And I do want to bring this up because you were talking about screaming. Sean Schimmel, the voice actor for Goku, in the last 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Daima or Dragon Ball Daima, passed out in the booth 4 times because he is literally one of the best scream artists in the fucking anime world, and Goku literally is one of the biggest screamers of all fucking time when he
They have
powers
someone
up.
to catch him.
And he literally was like, for the last 2 episodes, the amount of effort I put into screaming as Goku caused me to pass out numerous times. And then you gotta remember, because people forget about this, in Japanese, it's the same thing, but it's done by an 88-year-old fucking woman. People forget that Goku is done by an old woman. They just know that it's done by a woman. People forget that this lady is also 88. And she is in there literally screaming her fucking head off and killing it every single time.
That's wild.
But one other thing I want to bring up about the Anime Awards, and then I really want to talk about some of these games before we get out of here. Lisa, famous songwriter, song artist, musical artist, Japanese artist.
She's so beautiful.
She performed almost every fucking popular song from anime that she has done in the last 2 years at the Anime Awards, and it was such a fucking awesome performance. It wasn't like big, crazy production performance like we like to tend to do for shit whenever it's like a game award or something like that.
She's so pretty.
But she's fucking
pretty.
killed it. And I love Japanese artists because every single time I hear them do a live performance, it's exactly how it sounds when I hear it in the fucking anime. And she did such a good fucking job.
She does really well.
So shout out to Lisa.
She's good. I
she
like
did
her.
a great job. But for those who pay attention to the video game world, you obviously know there were a lot of announcements that happened this week.
Fuck yeah, there was.
Man, or at least this past week when this episode will air. So a lot of this information is probably going to be already out there for you, and you probably already know about it, but we want to talk about it a little bit. Because there were a lot of video games announced over this week. There were a lot of shit announced. And at least, if not new, stuff that we kind of knew about and we're getting updates on. One that I want to talk about is the new Sonic Racing game. I feel like this has the potential to dethrone Mario Kart if this does well.
It's going to be dope.
It ain't going to take much.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not when Nintendo is putting fucking games on the shelves for $119.95. You got me fucked
wild.
up. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck about you, Nintendo. I really don't.
That's
you know the last
crazy
time I touched
work.
my fucking Switch was? Last year. Suck my dick. I'm not playing shit.
Crazy work.
They're attaching so many other game characters to that too.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm excited.
Apparently, they're already rumored. So there is Minecraft characters in that. They did announce that within the trailer at the awards.
SpongeBob too.
SpongeBob is on the potential rise to be there. Ninja Turtles are apparently supposed to make an appearance, and then
I just saw that this morning.
There was
crazy.
one more. It was SpongeBob, TMNT. And there was another Nickelodeon one that I couldn't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they are in the potential to do a lot of crossovers between not just like new characters, but like carts, events, tracks, and such like that. That game is going to be amazing. It is already going to be a fun game. And it's going to be
available on all platforms.
Yeah. And they're bringing back Sonic Rider characters too, which is awesome because this is the first time Sonic Rider characters have been back since the PS2 era. And on top of that, not only are they back, but you get to use them while they're riding their boards. So they're not just in a car. You get to actually ride the Sonic Riders board in the race. And it just looks like a fucking awesome game.
And another key factor is you said it cost how much?
It's probably going to be like fucking, I don't know, $60. $59.99, $69.99, regular fucking price for a video game. So already on that front, and it being a part of literally every console out, it's already doing better than Mario Kart.
The game hasn't even released yet. People are already more hyped for that than they were Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you're charging the price you are for a game that you technically don't actually own.
Insane, by the way.
Nintendo is, you're a bunch of fucking
insane.
scumbags right now, Nintendo. For if you're a huge Nintendo fan, good luck. Because they really don't give a fuck about you.
Have fucking fun with that.
They really don't give a fuck about you at Nintendo. It would be so real. They don't even give a fuck about the people they work with to let them know that they're going to be replaced the day off. They basically waited until the day before the release of the Switch 2 to let the voice actor of Toad and Princess Peach in the Mario Kart game to let them know that they were being replaced. They waited until the day before the launch of the Switch 2 to let them know that they were being replaced in the game that they just worked probably multiple days on, if not months on, to get all these voice lines and everything set up for their characters.
One more thing. Apparently, in the terms and licenses that you say agree to and everything in the beginning when you turn your console on, they included in there that you cannot sue them for any of this.
Nope.
You can't sue them for them remotely shutting your console off. You can't sue them if your key stops working for your game cartridge.
Yep, because your games.
That's why you might as well buy the digital version. At that fucking point, like.
And even then, if you do buy it,
you'd have to buy a whole new Switch to play it.
Yep, your shit could still get bricked. They could still brick your shit.
Wild.
Yep, it's in their terms of services to basically tell you if you fuck with the Switch in any way, shape, or form that is not what they do to the Switch, and it basically invalidates the warranty. It is instant brick. They're instantly going to brick your shit.
Crazy.
And they're also basically damn near shutting down all the original Switch consoles. Yep. Gave them the orange screen of death.
Yep. So fuck Nintendo.
I hope you know that whenever I turn my bitch on and it gets the orange screen of death, I'm just gonna chuck that bitch.
I'm literally just gonna break it.
Chucking it.
I'm literally
chucking that bitch at the wall.
I'll give it to my buddy Trevor because my buddy Trevor knows what to do with it. But yeah, Switch 2 off to a very, very, very bad start, and it's all because of Nintendo's practices.
And the fact that people have been stapling the receipts to the boxes and then stapling the screens.
You fucking idiots.
My better question is, why the fuck is the screen that close to the edge of the box anyway?
Do you know how fucking mad I would be if I got home? I spent the fucking money that you spend on those goddamn Switches. I opened that box and there's a staple in my screen? Fuck you, GameStop. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be real. GameStop, whoever your employees are that are doing that, they're fucking idiots and they need to be fired. Because there's no reason for you to be stapling a receipt to the fucking box. Just tuck it in the box.
For what?
Tuck it in the box.
Put it in the bag.
Tuck it in the box. Put it in the bag. There's no need to staple the fucking piece of tape on it.
Shove it in your pocket.
Anything that isn't a staple to the box that holds this $500 fucking console, $600 fucking console.
I would be in jail.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
I'd be in jail and I'd put hands on whoever the worker was. I swear to God.
Fucking idiot.
GameStop would hate to see me fucking coming.
But also fuck Nintendo for not adding enough packaging to protect students. Like, if a staple's gonna go through, it already wasn't packaged well enough for shipping.
It all sucks.
Yeah, it's not good.
Fuck.
But
$500, you could put some styrofoam in that bitch.
You remember when we were geeks like 2 months ago? Fuck you.
Yeah, that shit went out the window real fucking fast.
I was already against it.
Not anymore.
I was in some state on the East Coast and I couldn't say anything, so.
Yeah.
Wild.
But to move on, a lot of Nickelodeon games were announced for some fucking reason.
Were they really?
Yeah, a lot of them were announced for some fucking reason. We've got not only the crossover with the Sonic games, apparently, a Nickelodeon, it's like basically like Nickelodeon Dungeons and Dragons is basically happening. It's called Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny.
What?
And yeah, it's like a top-down, like gauntlet-style game where you run through maps and collect items and play as your favorite Nickelodeon characters, and they all have different power-ups and shit. It looks really weird, but it looks interesting enough for me to want to give it a try.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's happening.
Going on there.
Yeah. I don't know who's
Who are they gonna put in it?
They put SpongeBob in there from the movie
the
medieval movie that he had, where he was in the knight in shining armor fit. They have him in there, and he's doing a bunch of crazy shit.
That's crazy.
There was another one, but I'm not finding it here now. But it's whatever. There was a lot of beat 'em up games and a lot of roguelikes, so basically games that are like Hades that were announced. And one of the major beat 'em ups that I am so fucking excited about is the new Scott Pilgrim game. We are finally getting a new Scott Pilgrim game. This game, I love the games. I love the movie. Everything about Scott Pilgrim is awesome.
I fucking love the movie.
And this game is going to be fucking great. They showed gameplay of it, and it looks amazing.
I boycotted the shit out of that movie.
Why?
Why?
Because his name is Scott?
Add it to the Scotty Doesn't Know joke.
Whatever.
It's such a good fucking movie.
I did watch it. I did not like it, though.
Man, that's wild. It's a fantastic movie.
I dislike you.
You have to have a taste for it, and I just don't have that.
You do.
Man,
you do have to have a taste for it, honestly.
I'm not going to say that I just hate it. It's the worst fucking movie to ever exist, but I know it's for a certain type of people.
It is. I like it. I think it's a good movie.
Yep. A few Souls-like games were announced. The second installment of Code Vein, which is the anime Dark Souls game, it is getting Code Vein 2 is coming 2026, along with Mortal Shell 2 was also coming as well. That one was super fun. It was free to play on PlayStation Plus for a little while, and I got a chance to play it.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
It was really solid. Anime fans, a 7 Deadly Sins game is on the way.
Oh, shit.
7 Deadly Sin Origins is happening, and it looks
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's like
trying to recoup from their flop last season.
I don't know.
I have not watched the last season.
I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be like one of those anime games where you
love
play
that
through the
anime.
story and stuff like that or what. But I mean, hey, it's there. It's
I
coming.
wonder who they're gonna, if you get to play as all of them or.
A lot of it shows gameplay of you at least being a few of the
Or are
characters.
you just,
from the main
I was going to
story.
say, or are you just stuck as like Meliodas, or are you just like an outside
It
character?
seems like you're going to be able to play more than just Meliodas for sure.
Merlin's my favorite.
There's a new RTS real-time strategy game that is being made with the IP of Game of Thrones, and I'm really looking forward to that. So you get to
I love Game of Thrones.
yeah, you get to play some more Game of Thrones games, and I think they're gonna play like
I've never
like
played
StarCraft and stuff like that.
I've never played. I was going to say I've never played Game of Thrones games before. I didn't even know there was any.
No,
honestly.
they're there. They just suck. If it's not the Telltale games, they
Okay.
just suck.
Okay. Well, hopefully this one will be good because
hopefully.
I would like to play it. I love Game of Thrones so
This
fucking
is gonna
much.
be on PC. This is gonna be like if you're a StarCraft fan, this is gonna be like StarCraft. So looking forward to that. Let's see here. A lot of horror games. We've got Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil
And that
Requiem.
looks good.
Oh my god.
That looks good.
I don't even play the Resident Evil games, but I love watching people play them. I love the story of the games. They're very well done. They've gotten to the point now where they're not really trying to be top of the line horror.
Well,
like they really are trying to play up on their story.
They look so good.
Visually pleasing. So, and that's something that
I
I
know you
brought
don't
up.
do anything horror, but I love watching, like I said earlier.
About to be eating good.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. What do you mean
Yeah,
about
he's
to be
already-
eating good? That man
I know.
already eats good. Are you kidding me? He makes so much damn money and he's got Iron Lung getting ready to come out. Fuck
Yeah.
me. But
Fuck is that?
it's a movie he's making.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his movie he's made. But I fucking love that. The Resident Evil games look so good. I watched him and Jacob Forrester and a couple of people play the previous Resident Evil game that came out, and it just looks good. It looks the graphics are so good, and it's a good game. I can't play them because I would pee my pants, but I love watching other people play them.
It was fucking funny because they on the game show, they also the voice actor for Lady Dimitrescu. Hey, how you doing?
I can't stand you.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Shut up. So they've been doing a lot of promos
Tatas for days.
Can't do
Bro,
it.
my
Can't have anything
god, she
nice.
does.
Tatas for
And
and
she's
Markiplier
tall as
has a
shit.
mouse pad. Markiplier has a mouse pad that's just her face, and then the like where he puts his arms are just the yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But they were basically doing a promo where it was like her like walking in and the voice actor, not Lady Dimitrescu, but the voice actor
Right.
for her who won the award for playing Lady Dimitrescu. She walked out and she had her goblet and she was talking
the
in the voice and she
daughters.
was talking and doing all this shit, talking about the game. And then she raised her glass to the screen and it was the screen like zoomed in on the glass and then
Yeah.
it panned back out and it was the actual creator of the Resident Evil games and the director of the Resident Evil games and he was talking and he was like, I know you guys have been waiting to hear what is coming from the next installment of Resident Evil and I promise you it will be here within the blink of an eye. Just wait for it.
Yeah, I've
And-
seen some clips of it, and it looks fucking
Whoa.
scary.
Like, I was watching this with my buddy Sheik and my buddy Quan at the same time, and they were getting amped because they love Resident Evil. They're huge Resident Evil fans. And so whenever they were doing this trailer and they're like, oh, the director's talking and everything, and he's telling them to wait, he's expecting there to be a trailer to follow up with it. And
Yeah.
they go back to the Game Awards and start doing different trailers. And Sheik was like, no fucking way, they didn't fucking show us shit. God damn it. This shit's fucking terrible. And then fast forward to the end of the stream and they show Resident Evil 9. I was like, I had to go to work. So I wasn't able to get the reaction whenever it happened from them. But I literally messaged the PlayStation chat and I went, you're welcome, Sheik.
You feel better now?
You feel better, buddy? They did
Are
it.
you happy now?
They did it for you.
Yeah, it looks
It looks
scary.
good. It looks scary, but it doesn't look as scary as Silent Hill F. That
I
game,
love that.
that game is going to be terrifying. That game is coming here very, very soon. It'll be releasing on September 25th, 2025.
Silent Hill is one of my favorite
It is going
movies.
to be a terrifying game. But
Pyramid Head is deadly.
now that we're done talking about that one, I do want to bring up a few things on the state of play, and then we'll move on to our last bit of stuff, which is obviously our main staples of the show. State of Play had a lot of stuff announced remakes, remasters, updates, new games, and a collection that is oh so near and dear to my fighting game heart. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection has finally fucking got here. We have not had a Mortal Kombat collection on modern hardware ever. And this is the first time, and we are getting not only console versions, but handheld versions and arcade versions. And they all are online. They have rollback netcode. They'll have rankings. It'll be a new retro way to play Mortal Kombat. And it is going to be amazing. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, all there. You've got the Ultras. You've got every version of the classics that you know and love coming to major consoles. And I'm finally happy about that. It's something we can look forward to. The only thing they have to do next is do a port for the 3D Mortal Kombat. It's basically the ones from PlayStation 2 and Xbox. I would love to see a collection of Deadly Alliance, Deception, and all the sort. So hopefully this does well enough to warrant that. Other things that got announced, we got a new Digimon game coming for Digimon fans, Digimon Time Stranger. It is a very cool looking game. If you like Digimon Cyber Sleuth, it is similar to that. You've got Neo 3, which is the samurai Demon Souls, Dark Souls like game where you get to run around and kill demons and switch up weapons on the fly and do a bunch of ninja shit.
That sounds
this
cool.
one looks bad fucking ass. If you want to play the demo, it is out currently. Give it a shot. I think it looks really fucking cool. For my buddy Kenny and all of you fucking Final Fantasy fans, Final Fantasy Tactics is returning. People have been asking for this for a long fucking time. I'm happy for you guys. I don't give a fuck.
I like Final Fantasy.
I don't give a fuck to play any of them games because I can't fucking get through them. They're too fucking long.
I love them.
One that I'm super happy about, because me and my buddy Sheik talk about this all the time, because they have a version of this game on the PlayStation Plus store, but the servers for the game are shut down, so you can't play with your friends. You can only play the single player offline mode, which is very shitty. But everybody's Hot Shot Golf is coming back. Hot Shot Golf comes fucking back. Yeah! I'm fucking excited. I love the Hot Shot Golf series. If you haven't played any of them, they span back to the PlayStation 1.
I'm still waiting for Golf with Your Friends 2 or whatever the fuck it is to come out.
Oh, yeah. Golf with Your Friends 2 is on the way. I saw that on Steam. Yeah. We're going to play that for sure. The new installment into the Ninja Gaiden series, if you're a fan of Ninja Gaiden, or at least the side-scroller Ninja Gaiden, like the classics from Super Nintendo and Nintendo the like, it is coming here very, very soon. July 31st, in fact, so look forward to that. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, the remaster of Metal Gear Solid. It is going to be coming out on August 28th. Looking forward to that. Astrobot's getting updates. Excuse me. Baby Steps got an update. It got a release date, September 8th. So if you want that game, Baby Steps, there's that. A new 007 is happening. New 007 is happening, and it is by the studio behind Hitman. So if you're a fan of Hitman, 007, there you go.
Interesting.
Have at it. I don't give a fuck. I literally don't care. And it honeypotted me because at the end of all these major like conventions or like streaming platforms where they show off game trailers and stuff like that, there's always one big game at the end before they do the rewind and show you all the clips of the trailers that happened that night. And the way they were setting it up was making it seem like 007 was going to be the fucking final game. And I'll tell you, if that would have been the last announcement, I would have punched my screen. I would have punched my fucking TV. I don't care about James Bond.
I don't either.
I don't care about James Bond. I don't care about James Bond. I don't care about Mission Impossible. None of that shit has ever interested me outside of GoldenEye on the N64. I don't care about that shit.
I've never played any of them.
The movies?
I don't care for them. They're just not my type of movie. I get bored very easily because they take a while to get into what I'm looking for out of them. And so it's just like, I don't know.
I really like the most recent,
like Casino Royale and stuff like that. Yeah. And like, that's like a lot of people point me in that direction when they say they go watch James Bond, either go watch this one or go watch the, I can't remember what his name is. Oh, fuck. He's got like that's not really going to say much because they all kind of look alike. Most of the James Bonds all look alike outside of the new one. Or the most recent one, whose name is slipping my mind, but he'll probably pop up. Either way, they also have a deal. They also have a brand deal with Hitman right now, where they gave you some Hitman DLC to go kill one of the bosses from, or one of the villains from the new 007 game, so you can hunt him as a contract for your Hitman murder. Super cool if you want to do that. Pragmata, which is a Capcom game, it got more of an announcement this past week. People were looking forward to that. I could care less. But the final one that I want to talk about, because this is huge. This is fucking huge for the fighting game community. This is very fucking big. Marvel, big company that Marvel is teaming up with a company by the name of Arc System Works, which is known for games like Guilty Gear, the Dragon Ball Fighter Z game. They did oh fuck, I don't think that they did the new Hunter x Hunter game.
I say I don't know none of these games,
but they're all fighting games. They are literally at this point the anime fighting game studio. If you want an anime fighting game done, you go to Arc Systems. That is literally where you go to now. And at this point, Marvel and Sony have both come to Arc System Works and have said, "Hey, could you please make us a fighting game for the love of God?" And they went, "Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely we can." And I'm going to tell you now, if you're not a fan of Arc System Works or you don't know anything about Arc System Works, they are a company that literally, they can't make a boring game. They don't make boring games. Their games, almost every release has done numbers. And they have been kicking ass with it. And on top of that, if you haven't seen the trailer for this game, which is Marvel Tekken Fighting Souls, go watch it. It is one of the best trailers for a fighting game to be coming out here very fucking soon. It looks very high budget. It looks very fucking fun. Characters are getting redesigned.
I was going to say, yeah.
They got a lot of money to spend.
Yeah.
Marvel and Sony together. Too.
It's Arc System Works. That's the thing. It's not just like literally.
I know you said high budget, and I was like, because they got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is like, Arc System is a really high budget company when it comes to their production. They do a very fucking good job. And when you watch the trailer, they do like a deep dive showing you like the background, like when they're designing the characters and what they're doing digitally on the screen and stuff like that. And you look at all these designs that they have, and they look fucking awesome. Tony Stark, this is probably one of the best designs that Tony Stark has had in a video game in a long fucking time. And it's just because he looks like a Sentai, but it's all based in Japan, so it makes sense. But he looks like a Power Ranger wearing an Iron Man suit, and it looks fucking awesome. He looks great. Storm's in the game, and she looks fucking beautiful. Doctor Doom is back in a fighting game, and fans are really excited about that. This is a version of Spider-Man that we're getting that is exclusive to the Japanese comic book storytelling, so this is also very cool. There's a lot of characters that are already announced for this game that people are excited for, but they've already stated that more characters are going to get announced very soon. More stages are going to get announced. More stuff is to come for this game, and honestly, this is the biggest fighting game to come from the studio in a long time. Like, I love Guilty Gear Strive. It's their newest fighting game that they've been really pushing hard. But the fact that Marvel has given them this platform to work with and giving them the assets to work with is amazing. Because this is a studio that could literally go to the moon with it. And so I'm really, 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 really looking forward to seeing how this plays out, because this is huge. This is very huge. Because for those who don't know, Marvel vs. Capcom exists. Marvel vs. Capcom is a video game that has existed for years. They have got at least 4 major installments into the gaming franchise. But with this being a thing, with Marvel going to Arc System Works, it's kind of it. Like, we might be seeing the end of Marvel and Capcom partnership, which is kind of weird to say when it comes to the fighting game aspect of things, when it comes to the fighting game space, because like, we've kind of wanted a new Marvel vs. Capcom, and now we might not ever get one. So, for me, as a big Marvel vs. Capcom fan, very disappointed, but looking forward, highly looking forward to what comes from Arc System Works, because they do a damn good job. And with that being said, let's move on to the final bit that we like to do every single week. You know and love it. It's the amazing Song of the Week. You want to tell us, Scott, or you want me to tell?
I got it. I was stressing.
All right, do that.
Song of the Week is where we recommend a song to you for you to listen to that we think is really good. You tell us whether or not it's a trash or a pass, basically. If you think it's trash, I mean, you're probably wrong. It's fine. It's whatever.
You can be wrong.
Do you. And then you can find all of our Song of the Weeks in our Song of the Week playlist on Spotify, which is linked in the description below.
Yep. we got to make sure that link works because Jonathan tried to use it for his stream and it wasn't able to load it up. It kept giving him a 404 error for some reason.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, but we'll update it for you. We'll get it going for you. Also, follow Discord. Follow all that sweet shit. Follow all that. We got an announcement to drop at the end of this too, and I almost forgot about it. No,
it's not ready yet.
You fuckers.
Never mind, just kidding.
I lied to you. You thought you were getting something else.
It's something very technical. It's going to be really big whenever it happens.
Yeah.
It's going to be a limited time thing to an extent.
Yeah.
And it's going to be awesome when it happens. It's going to be a little while.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out for it.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be big. We're looking forward to it. We know you guys will be excited.
Wait, have something to announce? No. Not yet.
I totally forgot to tell you guys.
JK.
Thought I did. I do not.
Anyways.
I do not.
I have a community song of the week.
Yep.
Shout out to Brittany. Don't know what this is, but the song is called Berenstein or Berenstein. I don't know if it's like the fucking Bears.
It's absolutely like the Bears. If it's spelled like that, it's absolutely about the Bears.
By the band Camino. That's literally what they're called. The band Camino. Don't know that song, but sure. I'm sure if it's Brittany's song, it's good.
Hey, there you go.
I've never heard of it. I don't know.
News to me.
She just sent it to me and I'm like, I don't know.
There you go.
It's probably something she found on TikTok or something.
Probably. I mean, I do that too. So I can't even front.
I've had that fucking, what's that song? I know you belong to somebody. I've had that shit stuck in my head for like the past 2 weeks because it's all just nothing but sports edits where it's like the best shooter in the NBA and it's like a picture of Michael Jordan.
Oh, see, our TikTok is different because I see scary shit when I hear that song.
No, mine is
not on my shit at all.
Mine is literally like a picture of Michael Jordan. He's doing like his one of his poses or like running down the court, and then he like shape shifts into Stephen Curry, and he's like, and then hits a 3 in somebody's face while this like fucking demonic ass fucking Jersey beat is playing in the fucking background. It's great. It's fantastic. Good old TikTok.
Wild. Mine is by Sleep Token, and it's caramel. I say caramel. Yeah. But it's by Sleep Token.
They say caramel in the song.
They do say caramel.
I still say caramel.
I say caramel. But
it's about light skin folk.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like it.
It's about all those light skin folk.
I love Sleep Token.
I don't know if it is. I don't listen to them, but I'd imagine it's about light skin folk.
Yeah, it is not.
You can think it's really happy. You can go read the lyrics and realize you're really wrong really fast.
Damn, that sucks. We need a song about us.
It's upbeat, sounds fucking great. Lyrics sad as a motherfucker though. But that's always been Sleep Token. Yeah. And they always squeeze in at least one song on the album that somebody's gonna fuck to.
Oh. I mean, hey, gotta be good for at least one.
They make baby making music.
Gotta be good for at least one.
Al, what you got?
I got a classic. I got a good classic that we've all heard and all have listened to. I don't know if we all love it, but I love the band. Sum 41, In Too Deep. Great fucking song.
Damn, if you haven't heard that song already, you're sleeping under a fucking rock.
You don't know. If you haven't heard In Too Deep by Sum 41, if you haven't listened to Sum 41, God, you must be younger than 10.
If you're older than 10, your parents raised you wrong, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am sorry, dog. It's a great band. If you ever had that I hate you, mom kind of feel in your heart, then you need to be listening to Sum 41. I'm gonna be so real. That is like
we can give you a laundry list of bands you should listen to if you hate your mom that much.
Yeah. Fuck you, mom. Fuck you, dad. I don't need this shit. I'm going to live with grandma. At least she feeds me every day. Yeah, Sum 41. One of the most like angsty bands that you can listen to from that era that isn't like Blink 182 or Green Day or anything like that. They're good shit. They're good shit.
What you got?
It was stuck between two songs with them, honestly. It could have gone either way.
Mine's also Sleep Token.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we've mentioned several times that I have totally slept on Sleep Token.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's your fault.
Yeah. It's my fault. It's not that I didn't want to listen to them or I thought they were bad. I just never did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I started, and I'm in a rabbit hole. I can almost guarantee that I have a pretty solid idea of what my top artists are going to be at the end of the year at this point. But I started to dive into older albums. I haven't gone all the way back, but I'm going one album at a time, and I'm listening to that bitch on repeat until I know it well. But from the last album they put out, not the most recent, but it's the Apparition.
The previous, yeah.
Yeah, the previous album. But the song is The Apparition by Sleep Token.
They're such a good band, dude.
The Summoning is definitely the most grungy one that makes you want to just fucking into that shit, but the apparition's also fucking fire.
Type shit.
I love Sleep Token, dude.
I'm gonna show you that guitar riff before we leave today, just so you just that clip, so you can understand what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, other music news real quick. Limp Bizkit's supposed to be doing Braun Breaker's new theme song, so look forward to that. Look forward to that.
Yeah, WWE announced that officially.
Yeah, I love that. It's like Limp Bizkit's doing that, and then there was one other band that was supposed to be doing like 5 other wrestlers like new intros, but I can't remember what the band was. Because I think they were supposed to be like instrumental intros, but I can't remember who the fuck the band was. I'll get it next week, more than likely. It'll probably hit me. But Kiana, go ahead and let them know what they need to be doing at the end of this video if they haven't already done it at the beginning of the video.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, dog, cat, a bird, I don't know, whatever you want, ferret, turtle, rabbits.
Yep.
If you got cows, you can share it with them too. Raccoons are so cute. Raccoon.
Or maybe a little piggy. Maybe you got a piglet. Maybe you got a little teacup piglet. Show them that.
Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know whenever we're posting, whether it's our gaming episodes, whether it's normal episodes. You better stop with your judgment over there. You hear me?
Hey,
None of your...
I'm not going to lie. That's probably the only thing.
Keep your hot breath in your mouth.
It's hot enough in here
I'm going to say, the little piglets are probably the only other animal outside of a dog or a cat I would allow in that damn house. I'm going to be so real. They are so cute.
Ferret, rabbit, raccoon, possum. I love them all. I love all of you. I'm probably going to die trying to pet something I shouldn't, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're still on the road to getting our 500 subscribers so we can do our ice bath. It'll be me, Al, Aaron, maybe Brittany.
Maybe a Scott.
If Scott's here during that time, we'll do that too.
Yeah.
You can always make sure it's scheduled to where I can do it, I guess.
Yeah, we could. We could. It's going to be a great time. Anyways, make sure you go use Beards5, all capital letters on Pucky Shop Collectibles. You get a 5% off discount at the end. And if for any of your vaping needs, check out Soy City. You want to do that? You want to do that? You can do your little smoke tricks. I can't do smoke tricks to save my life. See?
Yeah, they're not that great.
It was weak.
I haven't done them in a long time.
Anyways, check out Soy City for all your vaping needs. Must be 21 or older. Not pregnant and no pre-existing lung conditions.
Yeah.
Also, again, make sure to go check out our Discord.
Check out all the socials.
Please,
all the
yes.
socials linked in the description below.
Yes.
We've got Song of the Week. We've got audio versions only. We've got, obviously, if you're here, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, anything you want.
Twitch.
Discord, Twitch.
Follow the fucking Twitch. Follow that shit.
On our way to affiliate, baby.
And watch out for next week's episode because something's going to happen. It's going to be fun. I'm not going to be here, but I'm excited about it. We're going to have a special guest.
We are going to have a special guest.
And
That's something right. That is next week.
Something new is changing around the show. We're very excited about it. So be here for it. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Oh,
it is.
Things are happening, man. Things are happening, and I love it. I love it. You guys are going to love the guest, too. He's a fucking great guy. Fantastic stuff.
He is.
Fantastic stuff. Well, with all that being said, you know me. I love you because you're the fucking best. You know you are. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back because you made it through the episode. You made it here. You made it to this point. Pat yourself on the back because you did a good job. We're all proud of you. We all love you. But you know what you got to do? You got to come back next week. You got to. Because if you're already going through the full episode here, you got to go through the full episode next week and the week after and the week after. You know, you got to run it back like Jey Uso's fucking intro. You got to run that shit back. Run it the fuck back. Be back here with us next week. Bring your mom, bring your dad, bring your dog, bring your cat. Because you all want to have one big happy family here. So you want to have the whole family here to watch the episode with us. We need them. We need them. I need them.
Did we catch that one guy like 5 doors down that you question whether or not he's okay? Have him watch it, sure.
Yeah. You have that weird guy sitting on the corner that does have an actual smartphone. Just go ahead and airdrop him a little episode. Oh, no. Send him a link. Go ahead and drop it to him. You know, you got a drug dealer, you going to pick up some drugs or something, slide it to your dealer.
You sitting on public transport, anybody got that airdrop on? Right. Send that shit.
Send that shit, cuz. We're trying to get this shit popping, B. And we need you to do it. We need you to do it. So, please come back. Please come hang out with us. Come enjoy all the fun times and the good shit and all the new shit to come because you're going to want to be here for that. I promise you're going to want to be here for that. You're going to want that shit.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. But from all of us here at the Beauty and the Beer studio, we hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.